welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. Thank you ever so much for clicking on this video and tuning in today. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Barbara. I go by the name of Simple Yet Stylish, and I upload videos based on luxury handbag reviews, luxury shoe unboxings, clothing hauls, and occasional vlogs. So if any of those topics are of interest to you, then make sure you hit the subscribe button. And for my returning subscribers, thank you ever so much for your continued support. Welcome back. I appreciate you so much. Now, as you guys can tell by the title of the video, today I am finally going to be reviewing my Louis Vuitton Neverfull bag. But before we get into that, I just want to give a massive shout out to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video. If you don't know about Ana Luisa, they are an amazing jewelry brand, I believe based in the US, and they source sustainable jewelry for their customers. They come with simplicity, they come with style, they come with easy to wear jewelry, and I'm absolutely obsessed with the brand. Right now, I've currently got on one of their necklaces here, and I've also got on like these small, tiny, minimal statemented gold studs, which I absolutely love. You guys know how I am when it comes to jewelry. I'm very picky. It's either a hit or a miss for me, and more times I tend to steer towards minimal pieces because I'm not really much of a jewelry person. So I feel like small necklaces, small earrings, or just like simple hoops completes the look for me. So I'm absolutely loving what I've currently got on right now in this video. I wore these two pieces out the other day just to like meet up with some friends, and it was just really nice. I literally felt like I didn't have anything on, and that's what I love. I love jewelry that's also lightweight as well. I'm also very much excited to share with you guys that I have a 10% off discount code for you guys, which is Barbara S10. It will be in the description box below, so make sure you check that out. But guys, if you haven't already looked at Ana Luisa, make sure you check them out because they do have a wide variety of jewelry for you guys to choose from. Jewelry that goes with different types of looks. If you are a minimal person, they've got you covered. If you are more of a loud sort of like colorful person, they've got you covered as well. They've just literally got pieces to fit every type of style. So make sure you check out Ana Luisa on their website as well as their Instagram page. And if you're on TikTok and any other socials, make sure you follow them on there because they are also on there too. Now let's get into the video. So like I said, I am going to be reviewing this bag, the Louis Vuitton Neverfull bag. Now in my previous handbag video, which was my handbag collection, I featured this bag, and I mentioned in that video that I'm not going to go into too much detail because I want to film a separate video which will provide you guys with as much info that I can get for you guys. So basically here it is. So I purchased this bag back in 2010. I believe it was like maybe May or June of 2010. I'm not quite sure the specific month of the year, but it was around that time of the year. And I remember having my eye on this bag for the longest time. It was either this bag or the same Louis Vuitton bag, but just the other print. So this is the damier print, but I was looking at the other print. But what made me steer towards this bag more was the red interior. So I absolutely love this. And you guys also know that I have my Louis Vuitton Alma BB, which is also of the same print as well and comes with the same interior. So the morning of the day I bought this bag, I woke up. It happened to be a day that I was working, I believe. So I went into Central London, went to the Bond Street store, which is a huge store. They've got so many things in there. Walked in, I believe I got there at like 10 a.m. So I was one of like the first customers or, you know, clients or whatever to walk in store. And I remember I was greeted by an amazing sales advisor, sales assistant, sales rep or whatever, and she asked me what it was that I was looking for, if I was looking for anything in particular, and I said yes, I've got my eye on the Louis Vuitton Neverfull bag. So she then directed me to where the bags were and she showed me the sizes. So it comes in 3 sizes. They've got the GM, the PM, and I believe the MM. Apologies if I'm incorrect. I'm gonna correct myself on screen if I've got the abbreviations wrong, but it comes in 3 sizes. And she showed me all 3 sizes. She gave me the opportunity to put the bag over my shoulders, to sort of like hold the bag, model it in the mirror, see how it looked, how it felt. But I already had my eye set on the bigger size. So of course, I went with this one, even though the others looked nice too. At that particular time, I was on the hunt for a much bigger bag. After deciding, or shall I say finalizing, that this was the bag that I wanted, she then said to me that, great news, you are actually the first customer in this store to be offered this service. I don't know if that was actually true or not, but that's what she said to me, where we basically personalize your bags for you. So you can have your abbreviation or any abbreviations put onto the bag. And I said, oh wow, that's amazing. How much does that cost? And she said to me, it's actually free of charge. I said, well, go ahead and abbreviate on the bag, abbreviate. And it was just a really nice additional service to be offered by the brand. So of course she asked me what abbreviations I would like. I went with BA because those are my initials. So I've got BA right there on the top shoulder area of the bag, and I went with it on this side so that if I'm of course wearing the bag, you can see the cute little gold abbreviations on this side. And of course, if there's any time where maybe you don't want the abbreviations to be seen, I guess you can wear it backwards as well and it covers it. So she then went on to explain to me that obviously this is a service that needs to be done backstage. So she took the bag upstairs. She offered me like tea, coffee, champagne, beverages, whatever. I said, no, thank you. She said, if you'd like to take a seat here, you can wait, or you can browse around the store and just have a look at stuff. So I decided to have a look around. The service didn't take long. I wasn't in there for long at all. And before I knew it, she had come out with my bag, nice and neatly packaged in the dust bag and placed into a nice big shopping bag. So basically that was my experience in the store. It was very quick, it was very brief, but it was also really, really nice. I even feel bad that I don't remember the name of the sales rep or the sales advisor, but I believe her name is on the receipt because I've still got the receipt for the bag. So it was a really nice experience. And flowing into the topic of the experience that you get when purchasing anything, but more particularly luxury things, I think it's very important that you as a customer or a client, you understand the importance of receiving great customer service, especially if you are spending hundreds or thousands on a bag. I think it's very important that you get that experience from the sales advisor or sales rep, that you are offered every possible service that there is there, whether it's complimentary, whether it's an additional price. And it just makes you feel like you as a client or customer will continue to come back to this particular brand or this particular store or, you know, this particular business, especially when it comes to luxury fashion. Most of the time people do this where if you meet one particular sales rep and you have a great experience with them, you then go on to maybe like exchange details, maybe an email address or a telephone number, and you keep in contact and they become your source of info whenever there are new product releases or maybe like new clothes out or maybe like a new season, so they've released like a fresh new line. They become your source of information. So they will contact you and tell you, oh, you know, this bag has recently come out. You know, we thought it would be of your interest because this is what you like and blah, blah, blah. So I think it's really good to build a rapport with a sales advisor, particularly from a luxury brand. So I walked out of the store feeling absolutely amazing. I knew that this was a purchase that I would never regret because I had had my eye on the bag for such a long time. And for me, I've had this experience so many times where I would see something that I like, particularly from a luxury brand, but then I will start to outweigh the pros and the cons. And there's been more times where the cons have outweighed the pros and I end up not purchasing whatever it is that I had my eye on. But with this bag, the moment I saw it, and obviously this bag has been out for a long time, but the moment I said to myself, I need a big bag, this was the first bag that came to mind. And this was the bag that I grasped onto mentally. So there were no ifs, there were no buts, there were no maybes, there was no like, I'm not sure of the bag or anything like that. It was love at first sight, and it's always been love at first sight for me with this bag. So whenever I do these videos, I always get messages from time to time where people will ask me like, why is it so important to buy a luxury bag? And I always say to them, buying a luxury bag versus investing in a luxury bag are two different things. Now, when it comes to buying a luxury bag, of course, you are buying luxury. So even the quality alone will be much better than a premium high street or a high street bag, or maybe like even fast fashion. So it's very important for you to know what you like and what you're willing to put your money towards. However, there are luxury bags that are trendy bags, and there are luxury bags that are there for a lifetime and will never go out of trend. And I personally feel like the Neverfull bag is a bag that will never go out of trend. Now, I remember there was one particular time where big bags were such a huge trend. Obviously now people are grasping more towards like smaller bags, nano size bags, but big bags were such a huge trend to the point where people were even carrying it to like restaurants, clubs. Let me even use clubs more as an example of how much of a trend it was. Like, females were carrying big bags as big as this to the club. And obviously that's great because you can fit everything that you need to fit in there, from your makeup, cosmetics bag, your heels if you're going to change, your sandals or whatever, your coat, so you don't have to pay money to put your coat in the cloakroom and all of that good stuff. But what were we thinking? But anyway, those are trends. Trends come and go. Some trends make sense at that present moment, but later on you're just like, no, that should have never happened. But big bags were once upon a time a huge trend to the point where everyone was carrying it everywhere. And for me, this bag has been a bag that I have carried with me to university. So this bag has been able to sustain the weight of like heavy books upon books. Literally, like, this bag has been a mini library for me when I was a student. It's also been like a mum bag. So even, you know, being with my kids, going out, whether it's running errands or shopping or taking them out to the park or fun fair or swimming, it's been that bag that has carried all the necessities. It's also been like a maternity bag, or antenatal appointments, all that stuff. Labor Day, when going into labor to actually give birth to your child, this bag has been with me. It's seen the hospital rooms. It's been a travel bag. It's been to so many airports. It's been to Greece. It's been to Bali. It's been to Barbados. It's been to Turkey. It's been to so many different parts of the world. What else? It's also been a gym bag. It's been a work bag. I've literally used this bag for everything that I could possibly use it for, and it is still going strong. Now, in terms of quality, due to my carelessness, I must say this, due to my carelessness, the bag has sort of like faded in this corner, and just before I started filming, I realized that it had faded in this corner as well. So you can see the red on both the corners of this side. But other than that, the bag is still in very much good condition. Inside is a little bit dirty because there was a point where, and please don't judge me, I decided to put hot chocolate in my bag, like a cup, a takeaway cup of hot chocolate in my bag. And there's also been like a pen leaked in there and stuff like that. But I'm sure those things can be sorted out. And because it's on the inside, it doesn't really bother me that much. And it's just small, little stains, so it doesn't bother me that much. But besides that, the bag is absolutely amazing when it comes to quality. And going back to the point I made about, you know, using this bag to carry so many heavy things, you would think that maybe the straps would loosen over time or maybe get weak. The straps are still going very strong. And to even add to the amount of times I've used this bag or what I've used it for, remember when they started charging 5p or 10p, 15p for like shopping bags? Sometimes, force of habit, you forget that they charge for bags. So I'll end up putting like some of my shopping in here. And sometimes I'll be like, oh no, I shouldn't, like I'm ruining the bag. The straps are going to rip off. But no, that has never ever happened. The straps are still going strong. So this bag is absolutely fantastic quality. And that is the point that I always make whenever I do these videos and whenever I do answer like messages and stuff like that of people asking why is it so important to buy or invest in a luxury handbag? Now, I say all of that to say, if it's something that you genuinely don't want, that's fine. If it's something that you genuinely can't afford, again, that's fine. But if you can, I would advise you to buy a classic, timeless, high-end luxury bag that will never go out of style and will always remain top quality, rather than buying bags that are less expensive but made from poor materials and poor fabrics. I'm also speaking from experience as well, because even though I talk about luxury bags a lot more on my channel, I've also had a lot of experience with high street bags as well, and they haven't really served me well, and that's the honest truth. So that's that. Again, to go into more detail about Louis Vuitton bags, I believe that they are made out of cowhide leather, and if you know anything about cowhide leather, you know that it becomes darker. So if you come across a Louis Vuitton bag, and this message, I think it's particularly more for people that buy from resellers, make sure you have a look out for that if you are buying any bags from resellers. Another thing, the bag actually goes through a lot of tests before they are shipped off to the stores and sold to customers or clients. The bags are actually dropped loads of times to make sure that it, of course, doesn't fall apart if it drops and when it drops on the floor. The bags that come with zips, they are unzipped and zipped loads and loads of times, again, to make sure that the hardware is good, that the zips are intact, and that they will not fall apart. They also shine like UV lights on the bag to make sure that the color doesn't fade or anything like that. There's also other tests that they do, but there's just so much that goes into making their bags. Again, when it comes to making their bags, they're not made in like factories or anything like that. The bags are uniquely handcrafted by people that are specially trained, and they are paid well and all that good stuff. So your bag is not coming from maybe manufacturers or factories that don't treat their workers well. So that, I think, it's very important, and it's also really good to know that. Like I said, like nano bags and small bags have become much more of a trend lately, but I find that if you do need to carry this bag out because you've got a lot of things to carry, but you also want to look really stylish and classy, you can of course wear it over the shoulder, which is the main way most people wear it, or you can wear it around here, or you can actually like sort of tuck the straps in and sort of like fold it and put it in like that. And it's really nice to carry like this. Actually, I've actually carried it like this before, and it's really, really nice. Also, it comes with these two sort of like adjustable straps on the side, I guess, where you can tuck the bag in, push it in, and it actually gives the bag a smaller look, a smaller size. And I actually prefer to carry it this way when I'm not carrying a lot of things, because it gives you that extra security. This bag doesn't actually come with a zipper, it's already open. So wearing it this way actually does add a little bit more security. It also has this little hook, so you can hook it closed, and this is actually the only way the bag closes. So again, like I always say, I always put this disclaimer out: if you are carrying a bag like this and it does come with the hook, make sure that you keep it closed at all times. So in terms of pricing, I actually purchased this bag for $495, but bearing in mind I bought this bag back in 2010, so that was a very long time ago. And I think I've mentioned this in previous videos, Louis Vuitton products, bags, actually do appreciate in time. So the prices go up, they don't go down, and they don't do sales. So the last time I checked the website, I believe this bag is well in its thousands now, but I also noticed that it comes with some additional things that it never used to come with before. So I guess that also contributes to the increase of the price. But I say all of that to say, don't let that put you off. If this bag is something that you've had your eye on for a long time, even though the price has gone up, don't let that put you off. If you want it, still get it, because you will be investing in a very, very good quality bag. Of late, there's been times where I've been looking at other big bags and asking myself, do I want this bag? Should I maybe add another big bag to my collection? The one that I've been looking at in particular, I think I've been looking at this bag for at least 3 years now, is the Dior book tote bag. But I keep saying to myself, this bag is not worth my money. And I have valid pointers to that I will mention in another video. But I think because I'm so comfortable with this one and I know that this bag ticks every box for me, I'm not in a rush to buy a new one, if that makes any sense. So that's it for this video, guys. This is the Louis Vuitton Neverfull luxury handbag review. I hope you guys have found some of the information that I provided useful. I hope if you've been sort of 50-50 about buying this bag, after watching it, maybe you will actually go ahead and make that luxury purchase because it will make you feel 10 times better. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, as it is a great indication that you guys enjoy this type of content. Also, comment down below if you have this bag or any other bag from the Louis Vuitton bag, so we can have a discussion in the comment section below. Make sure that you check out my discount code for Ana Luisa jewelry. Like I said, it is Barbara S10, and it will get you 10% off your order on their website. So don't forget to check them out. Share this video with your family and friends, and don't forget to come back for more fun and fashionable content. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.